I'm going to the ice cream section. Now the reason I'm going to the ice cream section is because we are using ice cream in the recipe. We are going to be making ice cream bread. Yes, you heard me correctly. Ice cream bread. Pfft, mind blown. I know. Never heard of such a thing. Simple recipe. Basically only 2 ingredients, ice cream and flour. So right now I'm in the process of picking which ice cream I want. Okay, now my wife, she loves Bluebell ice cream. It's a Texas brand. She grew up here in Texas. Check that out. Bluebell strawberry ice cream. This is gonna be the flavor I get for her. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try some Haagen-Dazs rum raisin ice cream. I like it as ice cream. I don't know how well it's gonna work out in a bread. We will find out. But I better pick up one more safe flavor. Okay, this could be interesting. I've got Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia. There it is.
Here it is.
I think this is gonna make a really interesting bread. Just make sure I've got enough bread pans. I picked up some more. This is gonna be great. Can't wait to get to it. Okay, I've got what I need. Off to get home, back to the kitchen. I'll see you there. On the way home from Market Street, I stopped off at Waffle House to have some lunch. I did this because I've got to melt the ice cream before I can use it in the recipe. Now, I could have just stuck it in the microwave, but that would take energy. And I am trying to save the world from global warming 1 pint of ice cream at a time. It's currently over 80 degrees outside. Shouldn't take very long. Probably by the time I get home, it's gonna be perfect. So yes, I am doing this for you, to save the world. You're welcome. Okay, we're back in the kitchen. Had a great lunch over there at the Waffle House, but I've got to tell you that this is my second attempt at doing this video. This is a remake video because I made some pretty significant errors in the first one. I used all-purpose flour and I needed to be using self-rising flour, so it did not rise properly, and so I'm having to redo parts of this video. So with that in mind, make sure that the 2 ingredients that you are using are a full-fat ice cream and self-rising flour. Before I get any farther, I need to give some credit where credit is due. Now, this person is not the first one to come up with this recipe, but I saw his YouTube channel. His name is Dustin Hadley, and he's got a channel called The 40-Year Guy. And he said that while he was at the lawnmower shop, he had a guy who recognized him from his YouTubes and told him that he needed to be doing this recipe called an ice cream bread. And that's where the idea came from. So let's get started. By the way, he's got a really interesting, humorous channel if you want to check it out. But don't, wander off from my channel too far. Let's start out with, and I did change up the ice cream just a little bit because they didn't have the same flavors this time. So I'm just going to do 2. I'm still going to be able to do that Bluebell strawberry ice cream. And I'm also doing a Bluebell Millennium Crunch. Now, for those people outside of Texas that don't have access to Bluebell, let me just explain what's in that. It's vanilla flavored ice cream with caramel and chocolate, flavored chunks, pecans, almonds, and walnuts. This should make for a pretty good ice cream bread. Taking the strawberry ice cream, fully melted, did not use the microwave. I just let this melt on the countertop. And I have heard that that is possibly the best way to do it, to get the best flavor out of it. Some people seem to feel that microwaving the ice cream does something to the flavor of the final bread product. I've already pre-measured out a cup and a half of flour. I'm going to be gradually adding that in. I will tell you that the larger the bowl, the easier the process for getting this all blended together. You don't want to be overworking it. Now the ingredient level is 1 pint of ice cream to a cup and a half of the self-rising flour. This is actually looking pretty good right in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to need all the flour. I don't want to screw up the recipe too much, but I may not add it all. Okay, now, first time I did this, I used full-size bread pans. I'm using just a little bit smaller pan because I want to make sure that this comes out thick enough. Let me make sure I've got it all the way into all the corners. Now make sure that the pans are pre-greased. I sprayed them earlier and I sprayed them with avocado oil. I hate using that regular pan because it leaves a film on your equipment that you just can't get rid of. So let's get started on this one. I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to be putting them in for about 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm putting those in the oven right now, and we'll be back shortly, and this will give me a chance to kind of clean up a bit. Okay, I just pulled them out of the oven. Now here's what you need to do. Take a toothpick or a thin knife, right about in the middle of the bread. Stick it in, pull it out. If it comes out clean, it's done. Let's see what we can do here because it's still going to need to sit here and cool before we can try it out. Beautiful. Just flip that over. If you watched the first video, these are coming out so much nicer. So I'm going to let these cool for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and taste them. See you shortly. Now, just remember, we've got the Bluebell Strawberry, Bluebell Millennium Crunch. Let's see how they turned out. So much better than before. Check it out. Nice and fluffy inside. Put a little butter on. Check out the strawberry. Very good. I'm amazed by this. How well these turned out. Okay, Gunner's here. I've got to give him a bite. Come here, bud. What do you think? He's loving it. Now, the Millennium Crunch. That's awesome. You are going to love these. I mean, love, love, love these. I know Gunner does. He's screaming for more right now. Wants that Millennium Crunch. If you're liking this, give me a like down below. Leave me comments. Let me know where you're commenting from. Maybe a subscription. And I will catch you the next time. Bye-bye.